All right, welcome. We're going to jump right into a concept today that, honestly, it might just change how you see your own life. It's called the life digital thread. And it comes with this pretty wild idea. What if you could actually engineer something we usually think of as just pure luck? Something like serendipity.
I mean, do you ever get that feeling that you're just stuck in a loop? Like you're living the same day over and over again. You're solving the same problems, having basically the same conversations, relearning lessons you swore you'd already figured out. It's a feeling we all get, right? But what if that feeling wasn't just a feeling? What if it was actually real?
So get this. One author was looking back through all their personal records, right? And they had this jaw-dropping realization. Over 80% of their life's work was a duplicate. 80%. Just let that sink in. The same tasks, the same ideas, the same effort, all just repeated. Totally disconnected from each other. That's not just, a little inefficient. That's a life where our hard work doesn't build on itself. It just repeats.
Okay, so how in the world do we break out of a cycle like that? Well, there's this really powerful idea out there that's designed to solve this exact problem. It's called the life digital thread.
So what is a life digital thread? I mean, what are we really talking about here? Well, you can think of it as your own personal digital framework. It's basically a system, a deliberate way of taking all those little fragmented pieces of your life, your projects, your random thoughts, your experiences, the lessons you've learned, and actively weaving them all together into one single continuous story.
And here's a really cool way to picture this. If you live to be 100, that's about 36,500 days. 36,502 days. Now, for most of us, each of those days can feel pretty separate, kind of disconnected. The life digital thread, well, that's the act of intentionally weaving one single, unbroken thread through every last one of those 2 days, connecting them all into a whole.
And this is where things get really interesting. Because when you start connecting every single today, something amazing starts to happen. This whole idea stops being just kind of poetic and it becomes incredibly practical. You finally get to transform that endless grinding repetition into actual, genuine insight.
This slide really nails the before and after picture here. So, before, life can feel like just a bunch of disconnected dots, right? Repetitive tasks, missed opportunities for insight. But with that thread, once you start weaving it, those dots, they transform into this beautiful, connected tapestry. Your efficiency just skyrockets. And because you can finally see the bigger patterns, the decisions you make become so much wiser.
And look, the immediate payoff here is huge. First off, you tackle that crazy 80% duplication problem we talked about. No more relearning the same stuff over and over. That, of course, makes you way more efficient. It also makes you wiser, because you're now tapping into this whole integrated library of your own experiences. And honestly, maybe the best part of all, it totally sparks your creativity. You're never starting from a blank page again. You're always building on this rich foundation of your own past ideas.
Okay, this all sounds pretty amazing, right? I mean, who doesn't want to be more productive, more efficient, more creative? But what if I told you that all of that, all those incredible benefits, they're just the side effects? Is the real goal here just to have like a really tidy digital life? Is that it?
Yeah, not even close. The real purpose of the life digital thread goes so much deeper than just being organized or efficient. The real goal, it's something way more profound.
And here it is. This is it. This is the big aha moment of this whole idea. The true purpose of weaving this thread through your life, it isn't just to be neat and tidy. It's to create serendipity.
So let's just make sure we're all on the same page with that word, serendipity. What is it? It's that magic moment, right? That unplanned, totally fortunate discovery. It's the happy accident, the lucky break. It's finding something amazing that you weren't even looking for in the first place. And that right there is the most mind-blowing part of this whole thing. This is not about waiting around and hoping for serendipity to strike. It's about engineering it. By connecting all your own ideas and experiences, you're building a system where these unexpected, positive connections are just bound to happen. You're creating the perfect conditions where lucky breaks aren't just possible, they become probable. You are literally architecting your own luck. And once you start thinking that way, the life digital thread, it stops feeling like just another productivity hack, It becomes a whole philosophy. A totally new way to live your life, where you're applying this principle of connection to absolutely everything.
And the scope here is just huge. I mean, just imagine weaving this thread through your personal knowledge, turning all your scattered notes into a powerful second brain. Weave it through your creative projects so old ideas can spark new ones. You can even apply this to your personal relationships, your time management, even your emotional well-being, noticing those hidden patterns and building deeper, more meaningful connections across your entire life.
So I want to leave you with this one final thought to take with you. Just think about your own life for a minute. All the projects you've worked on, the books you've read, the people you've met, all those random thoughts you've had. What hidden connections, what amazing, fortunate discoveries are just sitting there right now, just waiting for you to come along and weave a thread between them?